here with Reaction, author of also pamphlet. You get it online, Countdown to Socialism. Republican Congressman Devin Nunes. Oh, we're counting, Congressman. We're counting away.
We are.
How come? Why do I, in the back of my head, you don't have to convince me Russia's a hostile actor. Putin's this is a hostile regime. Same with the mullahs in Iran. They hate our guts. They want to wipe us off the face of the earth. And China, to me, is the biggest threat of all. Am I wrong?
By far, and the Republicans have been saying that for many years, Sean. And don't forget, during this Russia hoax, when Republicans were in charge in the House, we were trying to hold hearings on China. And I think you had even reported it at the time. It got hijacked by the Democrats trying to push the Russia hoax. So this has been, the Democrats have ignored this for a long time. And I would say what's really come to light now, it's not new that a congressman or their staff or anybody would be a target of an adversary or another spy agency. That happens in every country around the world, especially in the United States, especially in Washington, D.C. I think what we have here to look at closely is there appears to be a well-connected Chinese spy ring operating in San Francisco. You had Dianne Feinstein, Senator Feinstein, long-term senator, had a spy in her office. There's photos with her and this other spy that was connected to Congressman Swalwell. So I think the real issue here is not so much about a spy spying on someone as much as it is, what did Pelosi know and when did she know it? For the last 4 years, all we've heard about is Russia. But here we have China has snuck in. The Democrats have covered it up. The media has covered it up. The social media companies have covered it up. Those, I think, are the questions the speaker has to really answer for. And if she does get the votes in January, is she really going to put these members back on the Intelligence Committee? And at that point, I think that Republicans will be asking for an investigation.
You haven't called for him to be removed from the House Intel Committee. Now, you were the one guy that was vindicated as it relates to the Russia hoax. You were the one guy that told the American people the truth. How ironic you got this guy, won't answer any questions. Apparently, this spy was sleeping with a lot of politicians. And number one. And number two, the other guy is Adam Schiff on your committee. He's the other guy that got caught thinking he's colluding with Russians about compromising materials, pictures, naked Trump. And this dope is believing it.
Yeah. You know, it's funny that just, they really were the ones colluding with Russia. And, you bring up whether or not I'm going to ask for somebody to be kicked off the committee. Look, I'm going to be unlike the way they treated Republicans. I'll be on the Intelligence Committee. If they put someone on the Intelligence Committee that doesn't belong there and there needs to be an investigation, I'm not going to be like them and rush to conclusions and jump to decisions. But look, there's a time and place. I think the people that have been involved in these Chinese spies in the spy ring, they need to come clean with the American people and their fellow members of Congress.
Now, this woman apparently had a relationship with other politicians. A lot of pictures of her and the congressman. Shouldn't he answer the public question about what was the nature of that relationship?
Definitely should. And also, we need to know more, right, about what happened during that time frame of 2012, 13, 14, and 15 of what did Pelosi know about this ring? It seems like there was a very sophisticated spy ring that dates back nearly a decade now, Sean.
All right, Devin Nunes, we'll be following. I'm sure you will tell us the truth.